Hey guys, welcome back to Tea with the Supreme Spotlight Sunday. I am Cass. I am here with Jules, Savannah, and Abs. Say hello, ladies.
Hey everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello, ladies.
Smart ass. So I thought we would start this season off with an article reaction. I was flabbergasted at this article. So, and you guys know I love that Reddit thread, the Am I the Asshole? So, this article, the title is Stay-at-home mom is blown away when husband accuses her of never cleaning the house. Go on strike immediately. A hardworking stay-at-home mom was infuriated when her husband made a shocking accusation, and the angry Redditors are suggesting she goes on strike in retaliation. Now, much like the husband who was devastated that when his wife, he proposed making her little sister their surrogate in the traditional way. So like her partner's disrespectful remarks enraging people around the globe. Her post begins with, I clean every day, literally every single GD day. I clean our home top to bottom once everyone goes to sleep, from sweeping, laundry, mopping, sanitizing, organizing toys, etc. She gets it done. According to the mom, she takes great pride in keeping her house clean, especially with a 1-year-old and a 3-month-old to take care of. So when her husband went on an angry cleaning spree, she didn't know what to think. So today my husband decides it will be the only time of year he'll clean. From the time he woke up this afternoon, he cleaned the house from top to bottom. This sounds great, right? No. He stomped around the house while angrily cleaning, and I could tell he was upset with me. Once he finished cleaning, he went on a tangent about how I never clean and how he has to do everything around the house. He says all she does is tidy the house and not clean. She continued with, I clean every day, I take care of the kids, I take care of the grocery, the cooking, scheduled play dates, doctor's appointments. She does everything. I know there's much bigger problems in the world, but that stung. It's defeating. I gave up my career to have our children and become a stay-at-home mom. I don't think I realized just how challenging being a stay-at-home mom would be. It feels like she can never do anything right. What do you guys think?
Well, I think that like some role reversal is necessary. Like he's not going to understand everything she does unless he either like shadows her for however long she desires, or unless he takes on the roles that she's doing and she gets out of the house for like what would be his work day, so he can see like, oh shit, because I've experienced this. It's like I feel like I'm doing so much, but my partner doesn't see what I'm doing until they do it, and they're like, holy shit, like they get so much more respect for you, they participate way more. So it's just, that is infuriating hearing that.
I absolutely agree. I will say for myself, so I think it's hard sometimes. Well, he is definitely wrong. I'll say he's 100% wrong. When you are raised in a traditional household, sometimes it's hard to see that, because oftentimes if one person is the sole provider, they're like, I do everything to provide, so that's my role. So like you're supposed to do everything else, but people don't understand what that everything else is, especially now. I feel like there's so much more. And I will say for me, so I wasn't a stay-at-home mom, and I used to think like, oh, it's such a luxury to be able to stay home with your kids. And now I work from home, and I've worked from home for the past 6 years, and it is brutal. Like it is way harder. And I've worked in corporate jobs. It's way harder to work, or even just work as taking care of your home and your family, because there is no off time ever, not even a second, because when you're in the house, everyone sees like that's what you're doing all day, every day. So you can't just clock out. Like everyone always goes to you for X, Y, and Z that they would go to you for during the day. It's way harder. It's substantially harder. And I didn't know that until I experienced it myself. So he definitely is unclear about the amount of work that is entailed. But I do think role reversal is good, but I don't think it should be shadowing. I think she should be out of the house, because so that he can get a reality check on what it really takes, especially little ones, because they're little. That's a lot. And kids are dirty and unpredictable. I spent all day with 2 kids throwing up all over my house. Got nothing done but a whole bunch of laundry and clingy kids, and like it's a lot. It's a lot, and you never know what your day is going to bring. So he's definitely wrong. And she definitely needs a break, and she's definitely underappreciated, and he definitely has a skewed perspective. They need to communicate better, maybe.
Those are such counselor in training answers. This person, can you advocate for someone to get a divorce? I guess that's not what you should advocate for. For people to get a divorce, don't. This is not paid advice. Don't follow my disclaimer. But man, you need to go someplace else. Are you crazy? Even everything that the other Supreme said is absolutely true, right? All of that is true. But in a partnership, a marriage is a partnership. And I will grant, maybe the definitions of cleaning are 2 very different things. I have some people in my life that call picking stuff up off the floor clean it. You ain't put a mop, a broom, some bleach, nothing. I get it, right? There are different definitions of it. But even if she didn't know, something that I live by is, if I don't know something, don't insult me, don't demean me and degrade me, teach me. And so do it with me. If you can take that one day to go clean from top to bottom, stop stomping around like you two and figure out how to do it and find some kind of medium to do it together as partners. This is a partnership. You stomping around. And did we skip over the fact that you said the sister was going to be a surrogate and they was going to do it the old fashioned way? Meaning he was going to sleep with her sister? Once again, I don't advocate divorce, but can you divorce him? Just saying. You might need to rethink your choice.
That I don't understand that piece of it at all. That makes no sense to me. But to something you said, Ebony, if my husband ever felt like he had a better way of cleaning something and he came home and tried to educate me on that, I would educate him on where my foot was. So
That's fair.
That's fair enough. That's fair. However you do it. For me, hey, let's do it together. Whatever the case may be, but I got my own quirk. So, I fold my towels a certain way, and that's the way it goes in my house. But whatever works. Don't, break your foot off in anybody's anatomy because they came home to teach you. Whatever way works for you. You communicate it, whatever works in your house works. But that right there, though, what he was doing wasn't working.
I feel like it was weaponized incompetence. So like he kind of played dumb and he got angry and said, you don't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And which just in turn made her angry. And now she's like, what the heck do I do? Most people are saying GTFO. So don't worry.
I mean, I don't think, although again, the baby thing, I don't understand. I don't think so. I mean, I was raised in a household that was very much the mentality. It's a traditional mindset, and a lot of people do live that way. So it is hard for the male sometimes to recognize, like, I'm wrong in this situation because everything that has come before them says that they are justified in thinking that they're not supposed to do anything other than provide financially. But they definitely, the way that they communicate is just going to foster resentment on both sides. So they got to figure that out.
Well, and it's so crazy that you bring that up because I was listening to my radio show this morning and it wasn't the same situation. It was something similar. And somebody had tweeted at the show being like, oh, you can use they have this segment called Stay or Go where they debate if a person should stay in a relationship or go. And somebody had said like, this can be like the ultimate fuel to like you can just bring it up every single time to guilt him into getting what you want. So, and that's what some of the reactions to this Reddit post were like, make sure you use that against him eventually. And that's not a healthy communication style.
Okay, that's just downright stupid. We're not kids.
Mm-hmm.
We're not babies.
I get Jules's point. The last point of, this is generational, if that's the way you were raised and that's the environment. But that's not what he did, because he came in and cleaned up. He just pouted and stomped like he was two through the house. But that's not the problem for me, because we can do it together and we can come up with a system. The problem for me is you're not just saying something, you're being downright disrespectful. And if you're disrespectful for me in this, disrespect is something I don't take well. So I don't see where disrespect can just be closeted off in one area. So you're not just disrespectful to me right here and right now. You're disrespectful to me across the board. You don't respect me as a mother. You don't respect me as your wife. You definitely don't respect me as your partner out here trying to sleep with my sister. So once again, I don't advocate, but I mean, can we just go ahead and jump ship? I mean, I'm just saying, you can do bad all by yourself. I'm just.
So there's one more little part of the article that I didn't read yet. So he cleans the house one time and now he says, I never clean. He even took himself out to eat while I stayed home with and watched the kids, and he didn't even offer to bring me home anything to eat. First of all,
He is the asshole.
food is life. So if you're going out to eat, you best know you're bringing me something back if you're going out to eat by yourself.
It's just like he has just a really skewed understanding.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand what she does, because there's no way that you don't always have a good day at work. So like if he had a disaster of a day and didn't get everything done, like that happens. And like I will say personally, I've had my kids. I've had kids for a while. I'm just getting back to where my house is some level of clean, and not for not wanting it. It's just really hard to keep like there's things to do to constantly clean, and kids are messy, especially the little ones, because they don't have any capacity to clean up after themselves. So it could have been she just had an off day. So even him like having the audacity to be like, I need to teach you how to clean, or even doing it together. She says she does it, then she does it. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's irritating. I would. There are words to be had for sure.
That is a wonderful way to put it.
I'm still at leave and divorce. I'm just saying. It's just disrespectful. It doesn't matter what part you look at, even if we take out the cleaning part, it's the way you handle me and the way you treat me. And I am a second thought. It is not, it's like, I'm just the afterthought. You done went out and you left me as if you're punishing me because I didn't clean up and do what you said do. And then you have the audacity to go and you don't bring me any. And I got two little ones under 5 running around the house, vying for my attention, probably still sucking on a boob.
Wait, didn't you say 1 and 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are babies that are close together too. That's a lot of pregnancy. That's a lot of just recovering from 3. Wait, 3. Okay, sorry, I'm just processing this. 3 months is still recovering from pregnancy. Yep. Still breastfeeding.
Dealing with the changes of your body, possibly postpartum. Do you know how tired you are? Pregnancy is the only thing, and we've talked about this on the podcast. This is not a podcast. Pregnancy is the only thing that's a major surgery that you're still expected to get up and take care of another person a day or two after you do it. No other surgery
minutes later
expect you to do that. Yeah. Now, be in love with this child and be mommy. It don't work like that. No. I'm still advocating divorce. Y'all can say what you want. Again, it's just let's put a.
I'm not going to advocate for divorce. I think everything is reconcilable, but it has to be mutual, and that means he's got work to do. And
that's a show. That's going to be a podcast show, because that right there, I do not advocate. I don't believe in divorce, but this right here, you need to go. Just saying. But that's interesting that everything is reconcilable. That's interesting.
Not everything. There are certain things that are definitely not. Violence that's a deal breaker. But
violence, cheating,
minor stuff is reconcilable. And cleaning a house is that's just a communication issue that you can fix.
As usual, cast, great one, great one, great one. And as usual, we disagree. Okay, that's the Supreme.
What's new?
But we all agree
Thank-
that he's an asshole. So
Yes, he is the asshole.
in this
and he
particular
will always be.
situation, definitely.
Because you know what? Men ain't shit. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Anywho,
This one who getting ready to knock back somebody last name. That's what
I know.
What? What?
it's a
Okay. That was a
my
great
partner.
Sunday.
When
I'm
I
done.
say stuff like that, my
Dead.
partner just looks at me and he's like, "All right, we ain't shit." Like, cool. He just goes along with it. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to our Spotlight Sunday, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
We out.